A night passes after my chance meeting with Misyr through the fissure. That's a relief. It wasn't a dream. I gaze at the counter that was missing one cup and feel okay. Last night was real. I saw Misyr. Of course, there are still many mysteries and questions relating to him and the anomalies in other worlds now, but for now, just that fact, it gives me a sense that the unease swirling inside me has reduced a little bit. When I tell everyone about what happened last night, their mood is calmer than before too.
君もすっかり元気だね。
Yes, thanks to that. Although I think it's simple-minded of me.
そんなことないよ。それだけミシェルとの再会が嬉しかったってことでしょ。俺らもミシェルのこと心配してたし、正直ほっとしてる。
カヌスたちが戻ってきたら一歩前進したことを報告しないとね。
Kororo seems happy too, slapping his tail fins on the table in a cheery rhythm. Oh right, Il left for the GPM early this morning, but he was happy to hear my story too.
鼻歌混じりに出て行ったよね。イルって確か今日はあの変人の手伝いに行ってるんだっけ。
Katia, chill, please, sweetheart. Yeah, to tell the truth, from a little while back, Mikado was thinking this out. By combining Il's magic with GPM technology, if a big fissure occurs in the human world, apparently it might be possible to figure out the location ahead of time. Katia grunts at this notion. It would be best if such a fissure didn't occur, though.
イルが夜には戻ってこれるよう僕の方で彼を送迎するから夜の護衛の件は安心して。
Yes, thank you very much. Just then, there's a vibration sound from Rendo's pocket notifying an incoming call. Rendo says sorry for interrupting, presses the accept call button, then...
Hello! Enchante のマスターとついでにリンドご機嫌いかがかな。僕はラテン師という超レア人外が臨時助手となってくれたことでご機嫌かつ有頂天ハッピーだよ。
What about your original assistant? Bitch, please.
今なら後ろからこっそり羽の一本くらい抜いてもバレないよね。
And you would find a light chain up your ass. Oh, child.
噂をすればってやつだね。
Probably because he wants to talk to us all, Rendo had quickly switched to speaker mode. What is it, Mikado? Did something happen to Il after he got over there?
ああ、いや、別件。彼への協力要請とはまた別にちょっとしたお願いが君にあってね。
For me?
リンドやイル君から君がミシェル君と再会した話を聞いてね。どうも君のいるアンシャンテにはミシェル君がいた影響からか例の亀裂が発生しやすいようだ。だからもしまた同様の現象亀裂が再び発生したらこっちもその反応を観測したいんだよ。
According to his explanation, He completed the analysis of Misyr's coffee cup data that I lent him before, and identified the same compounds from the ash that had remained on Asmodeus's arm. In other words, those compounds should be related to Misyr himself or his world. So he wants to input that compound data into special devices and install them around the Enchante gate and other places. If the fissures in outer space occur and the same compounds enter from them, in response, the main device at GPM will activate. Okay, that's pretty slick. It would automatically collect useful data for predicting fissure locations. That's how it works. In addition, those devices also have a function of recording sound from around them. With that, sounds that signal a fissure opening or Misyr's voice could be heard, etc. Not just the atmosphere, it would allow thorough investigation of every possible clue. That's about everything. Mikado claps his hands on the other end.
そのための機材を今からというか、すでに僕の助手君に持たせてそっちに向かわせてるから。彼が来店したらアンシャンテのあちこちに配置してもいいかな。
Sure, sweetheart. Your assistant? Ah, could he mean the hooded man I met at the GPM before? From what I heard, it seems like he knows most of our circumstances here. Then, I shouldn't have a reason to refuse. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks! With an energetic announcement of gratitude, Mikado hangs up the call. It seems like we're moving forward little by little.
このまま異世界の異変の件も含め普通に解決するといいね。
After that, Rindo returned to the GPM. During that time, Kadia and Kororo stayed with me. Bruh, we know who you are. You might as well just cut the crap. Oh, you're Mr. Assistant, right? I had talked to Mikado about the plan, so please feel free.
皇帝。では前回にかけて適切な場所に機材を配置させてもらおう。
It just amazes me how he doesn't feel cramped at all with this look about him. Yeah, couldn't be me. Next to that excitable Mikado, I think he makes a good balance. The assistant goes around all the rooms and halls installing the devices from Mikado. After that, without any particular notice, he leaves the shop. Excuse me, y'all. Kadia also goes back home before nightfall. As though changing places with him, Il returns from the GPM to work as my night guard. With that, a rather busy day ends, right when it's about to hit 2200 hours. In my own room, I reflect on the day's events as I hold Kororo. He said it would take some time for him to return to human form. Maybe Misyr will come visit after about 3 days? Girl, how you gonna make that empty ass estimation? We'll see. Aw, you're happy for mommy too. I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy. This time, Kororo makes a positive cry of agreement rather than consolation. After I pet Kororo, I go to change my clothes to sleep when... Huh? A rather intense sound rings from outside. Yeah, what the fuck? That sounded like a gunshot. What was that sound? Il should be standing in front of my room guarding me. Il, did something happen? I get curious and try calling to him through the door. Uh-oh, of course he's not there. Il? I get a weird feeling when he doesn't reply, so I try calling again.
どうしました？私に何か用事でも？
Boy, you didn't hear that loud ass bang? This time he immediately replies to me through the door. Ah, yeah, I was just curious about that big sound.
ああ、それですか。お恥ずかしいことに。
Okay, so it was him. God damn it.
下の階、店のゲート付近から妙な音を感知したことで、驚き思わず体勢を崩してしまったのです。
What? From the gate?
ええ、試しに探ってみましたが、この魔力と気配は間違いなくミシェルかと。
Boy, let me out my room so I can fucking see him. Misyr? But he said it would take time for him to go back to normal. And it's dangerous at night, so we always set the gate to close.
ミシェルの技量ならば、多少期間が短縮されてもおかしくはありません。
Along with the plate, he should be able to forcibly open it. Il says this somewhat vacantly. Oh,
彼が帰
shit.
ってきたのですから、どうか出迎えてあげてください。私は自室にて待機していますから。
What the fuck? Without waiting for my reply, it seems he left the front of my room. If Misyr came back, Il should want to see him too. Yeah! What is up? After all, he was waiting for him to visit every day. But he might be tired as fuck too, but still, yeah, that's sus as hell. Ah, maybe he heard our conversation last night and he's being considerate? In that case, I don't want to disregard his consideration. And I really want to go see Misyr as soon as he comes back, too. Oh, also, I should make coffee for him again. Kororo, I'll be going for a bit. Holding back my impatience, I head straight for the room with the gate. Uh-oh, it's not the good music. The one called Il held a conversation through the Katone with the door. What the fuck? The one called Il held a conversation through the door with Katone. After finishing the conversation, he immediately moves to the second floor. There, without hesitation, he enters his objective room.
変化はないか。
The fuck? No! No! This isn't good. Shit. The true angels with pure white wings on their backs under his command nod in silence. In the center of the room, spread on the floor, a small pool of blood. A certain individual was restrained. Oh my god! They hurt the real Il, and then there's an imposter Il. His limbs and neck included. His whole body tangled up in threads of light stretching from thin air. No! Let him go! No!
淡き琴音の誘導の成功を確認。生体偽装効果を解除する。
You bastard! I knew something was up if you didn't show up. Everybody else is showing up. You have to show up too. No! The man who calls himself ill dispels all of his limitation spells that were hiding his true identity. See, I told y'all, like, he has to be mad cramped. Look at them big ass wings. And you mean to tell me he hid all that in a cloak? Child, please. And the real ill knows the name of the imposter. No, let him go. Despite the threads constricting his throat, Ill utters the name of the angel before him.
案ずるな、断罪の使徒。当古代にあの人間を害する意志はない。ゲートの前と誘導したのは、単にあの場が防音に優れ、隔離に適した空間のため。すべてはお前の返しを悟らせぬための一時的な誘導だ。
However, saying this, Solidus makes an addition, as though warning Ill.
あくまでお前が抵抗しなければの話だが。
No! Let him go! I hate this already. If Ill resists, he can't guarantee the safety of Otome, is what it means.
もっとも、我が槍による強制命令にお前が抗えるとも思わぬが。
No, my baby. Oh. Despite indifferently speaking of his objective to Ill, this apostle is the symbol of fear. The being also called the right hand of God. To think they would meet in the human world. Rather. To think he'd be attacked. Solidus made use of the request from Mikado to install the devices to hide Rosarios for spatial teleportation in various places. Using those, he made his move to recover Ill. No, Solidus, no. It was a complete surprise attack. Ill desperately tries to keep breathing, in frustration at his failure to perceive it.
では展開に戻るぞ、断罪の使徒よ。再接続は後ほどとし、まずは我らが神と再会せよ。今展開には未曾有の危機が訪れている。その危機に対抗するためには、本来の姿に戻ったお前の力が必要だ。
But you know what, y'all? It kind of does make sense seeing as the other two returned for this route for Medio and Bestia. Ill's gonna have to go because they probably got the wormhole shit happening too. So yeah, it makes sense. Reconnection, original form. No. Ill instantly understands the meaning and his face goes pale. At the same time that Ill tries to somehow squeeze out a voice.
術式を再度展開。展開続くホール付近への転送を開始する。
Ill's figure, along with Solidus and the other angels, are all engulfed in rising light and vanish. No! type his personality. I entered the gate room as Il urged me to, but... Huh? You tricked me. Inside the room, it's just the gate standing alone by itself. There's nobody here. I looked around and behind it, but there's no sign of anyone. I checked the plate in the end, but it's still unchanged, set to close. Hmm? Ugh. Could Il have been half asleep? Now that I think about it, Il hasn't slept for several days to guard me. Maybe his fatigue finally showed itself today. In that case, next time Connoisseur Ignis comes back, we should let him rest. Thinking this, I go to leave the room. Huh? What was that? There's a sound at my back. When I wonder what it is and turned around towards the gate, as though flung, the plate flips over to open. The fuck? What? Then the doorbell drops its light tone in the dimly lit room.
やっと
Oh, I would have been happy, but why is this music playing?
やっと会えた
Oh, wait a minute. It's that guy, the nameless guy we don't know. Cause you talking like that, it's that guy, not Misyr. Misyr. What came leaping out from it was the man I've been waiting to see. The hands he extends. I'm captured in his arms without any time to be surprised. Then, as though being embraced, he drags me in his world. Ah, fuck. I knew it. Why? How did I guess? God damn it. I'm pulled in by him to the other side of the gate. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. That's chapter 3. And, of course, we don't know what the hell's going on because we're just greeted by some hyperboles, bitch. All right, y'all. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. Next time, we will go through chapter 4. And then we'll wrap this some bitch up. I don't think there was any choices, y'all. There wasn't any choices. So we would just skip chapter 3 when it comes to the alternate choices, I think. All right, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some choices for chapter 4 and chapter 5, or maybe just chapter 4. So fingers crossed that I really get the best ending first go. But whatever the case may be, y'all. So again, y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I'll see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and peace.